Hello guys, welcome to the SwallowedStar channel. In this episode, I will explain the storyline of the series SwallowedStar, episode 163. In the previous episode, after Bei Qiu had a duel with Luofeng, he finally realized Luofeng's good intentions as the envoy of the human clan who came to the Golden Horn clan. After the troubles with the Golden Horn clan and the training to understand the beast god statue were over, Luofeng, who was on his way to Earth, took the time to absorb the blood crystal. Step by step, Luofeng finally succeeded in absorbing and increasing his strength and cloud vine. When he arrived on Earth, from his training he mastered the 10,000 soul control technique, and finally, Luofeng was able to make the insect queen his subordinate and at the same time solve problems that had lasted hundreds of years on Earth. So what happened next that Luofeng did on Earth? Okay, without further ado, let's get into the storyline. The scene is in the city of Yangzhou. Luofeng and Xu are on a date to reminisce about their past. Here they are so surprised that their school in the past became so very famous. Well, how could it not be famous if the students who graduated from that school were the strongest people on Earth and had become heroes? Plus, the Burger King restaurant they stopped at is still operating today. And when they ate it, Luofeng was immediately reminded of his past, because the taste of this burger still felt like the past. Unfortunately, their date was suddenly interrupted by several students who were involved in a conflict, or rather a scene of bullying. Here Luofeng was really surprised because the perpetrator of all this was a member of his own family named Yan Huan, a subordinate of Luo Yanzhang. Here, Yan the Bastard claims that the city of Yangzhou is under the control of the Luo family. Hearing this, Luofeng, who was eavesdropping, was shocked. At first, Luofeng wanted to intervene, but he wanted to see who was behind all this. How could he be so brave as to bring his family name to oppress others? Not long after, the person in question arrived, namely the great-grandson of Luofeng himself, Luo Yanzhang. He was known for his arrogant nature and his fondness for playing with women. Luo Yanzhang himself is the 8th great-grandson of Luofeng and Xu in the Luo family. We know that Luofeng hasn't returned to Earth for over 200 years, so there must be a lot of descendants. And Luo Yanzhang himself has a very manipulative and cunning nature. He looks very good in public, like the Luo family, who are known as heroes. However, he asked his fat subordinate to beat up the two students in a secluded place. Luckily, there was Luofeng, who could figure out Luo Yanzhang's thoughts and bad intentions. And Luofeng gave him a little lesson. Even in such a stressful situation, Luo Yanzhang was bold enough to threaten Luofeng by saying that the young man in front of him was from the Luo family. Well, here Luo Yanzhang didn't know that it was Luofeng in front of him. Here, Luo Yanzhang threatens Luofeng. If he dared to hurt him, he would face consequences. But after Luofeng took off his glasses, Luo Yanzhang was shocked to death when he saw that the man in front of him was the head of the Luo family. Because Luofeng had shown himself, many residents around felt proud to be able to see the legendary figure. As for Luo Yanzhang's fate, he was told by Luofeng to go home and be punished. On the other hand, the residents who were watching the incident suddenly lost their memory due to the effects of Luofeng's mental technique. Furthermore, Luofeng immediately met with some of his family. Before gathering, Xu explained that the youngest Luofeng descendant was currently 11 generations away. The Luo family has grown to 2,000 members, and this event is a party to welcome Luofeng's return and celebrate the achievements and development of Luo family members so far. Luofeng's subordinates, who were previously in the universe realm, have acquired numerous resources from Luofeng and have successfully advanced to the Master Domain realm. Similarly, Daifan has made rapid progress to reach the World Master realm. On the other hand, for the Luo family's core achievement, Luoping has succeeded in developing a company by attracting a lot of investors from outside the Earth. Luohua, as his uncle, was very proud of his nephew's achievements and expertise. Not long after, Luohai appeared, who was thought to be Luofeng, his one and only child, still training outside the Earth. In fact, Luohua had a secret desire to surprise his father. As a child, Luohua couldn't possibly return to Earth when his father hadn't come home in hundreds of years. Do you guys also want to have a father like Luofeng? Soon after, Luofeng's father appeared, clutching his wife, Luofeng's mother, in his arms. Here, Luohai told his father that his grandfather had broken through into the universe's realm thanks to Luofeng's resources. Luofeng's parents also looked younger than before. Seeing her pride and joy had returned, Luofeng's mother, who had missed Luofeng so much all this time. However, unlike Luofeng's father, who has always liked to play virtual games and even has a guild and a high rank, has he become like Kirito in the anime Sword Art Online, guys?
千军万马，爸爸最近在玩网络虚拟游戏。
哎呀，真是越忙
我还在里面建立了工会，能指挥。
越爱出风头。
Seeing his family so happy and his subordinates so cheerful, Luofeng was finally able to smile again, realizing his dream of making his family truly happy and safe on Earth. And now his dream has finally come true. So for now, all that's left is to maintain it.
真好，人齐了。这些年，听闻你们在各个领域都有所。
Then Luofeng immediately made a statement to all members of the Luo family. For now, he was very happy to see his whole family so happy. But what he didn't like was that some members of the Luo family had used their power and resources. In fact, they were brave enough to do some very despicable things. So, those who have been bound by their status as members of the Luo family should also follow the rules of the Luo family. And so Luofeng immediately summoned Luo Yanzhang because he was one of the people who had been proven to have committed a crime in front of him. So for now, he would be punished according to the rules of the Luo family. And the appropriate punishment to be given to Luo Yanzhang would be decided in an open trial after the banquet was over. Hearing this, Luo Yanzhang could only nod and prostrate himself to his ancestor.
对你的惩罚，族内会议。晚宴开始。多喝点啊！家那里不是更好？不会的。
Long story short, after the open trial was over, Shu Xin explained that Luo Yanzhang had not committed a serious crime, such as killing an innocent citizen. So the sentence was to work on the mining planet for 3 to 10 years. On another topic, after the banquet, Shu Xin wanted to show Luofeng something. Well, what is it, guys? Those of you who have already watched the spoiler will know. The scene then moves to the Dark Universe location. There appears to be an immortal man who can use the power of the void, or you could say that this man can master the laws of space. Additional information: one knows that if one heads to Earth through the Dark Universe without knowing the exact coordinates of the door, one will not be able to enter the Milky Way galaxy quickly. And without the Dark Universe, they would be forced to explore and take space routes that could take years to reach Earth, like the incident of Earth being attacked by Baikaluo. But except for immortal figures who are able to solve and find their way to planet Earth through the Dark Universe. And the reason why this one man uses the Dark Universe path is to avoid being traced by the Virtual Universe Company. When the portal opened, he took out a spaceship to secretly enter the Milky Way galaxy. Is Earth in danger again, guys? Returning to Luofeng, he was engaged in a private conversation with Shu Xin. Here, he shared confidential information that the Luo family had been working on. There was a discovery of a metal fragment, and it was the result of the Earth transformation project that the Luo family was carrying out. They had also conducted an experiment on this metal to melt it with a high-temperature laser, whose temperature was even close to the temperature of the sun's fire, but the effort was in vain. Many argue that this metal fragment has a level in Class F. Based on the objects found around the excavation, the metal has been on Earth for approximately 600 million years. However, uniquely, this metal does not show any signs of corrosion or change. When Luofeng picked up the metal shard, it felt as light as jade. On the other hand, Baba Ta, who had a lot of knowledge, did not know what the object was. Even data from the Virtual Universe Company and memories of the golden-horned behemoth monster did not find any information related to the object. So what exactly is the mysterious object, guys? Meanwhile, a scene was seen on a foreign ship in camouflage mode that had orbited on planet Earth and was known to be the 13th member of the team in the organization that would carry out a secret mission. Inside the ship, one of the crew members questioned who the immortal figure was, who had sent them. Despite his involvement with this secret organization, he had never encountered the immortal figure before. But the captain told him to shut up, that even the captain himself was not entitled to know all the detailed mission information from the secret organization. The mission itself was very secret within the organization, and the crew of the ship was only instructed to hide on Earth to gather information about Luofeng. And if there was a chance, they were also tasked with killing Luofeng. So what kind of organization is it, guys? Will there be a fierce battle between the mysterious immortal-level figures and Luofeng later? And why did bringing in the crew members have anything to do with bringing in the weapons of destruction that were on board the ship? Okay, the scene returns to Luofeng, who is still very curious about the metal fragments. He tried various methods, such as using his mental power to examine the metal. Even with his mental power, he was unable to see the information from the mysterious metal layer. Strangely enough, here, by adding more mental power, his consciousness was immediately taken in by something blue glowing orb object. But strangely, the orb had a barrier that was very difficult for Luofeng to investigate. The increasingly curious Luofeng added more mental power to penetrate the metal core barrier using Master Huyanbo's Void Pagoda, and boom! Luofeng immediately had a vision of the past when mutated monsters attacked humans on Earth. The monsters that had attacked him suddenly weakened and entered a hospital room. Not long after, Luofeng sank into bottomless water and was shown long moments during his life journey. When the illusion of metal pressed down on Luofeng, his golden-horned behemoth mode woke up to fight back. As the monster roared luodly, Luofeng finally came out of the prolonged illusion and saw the contents inside the metal, which showed mysterious text.
我的孩子。
When Luofeng regained consciousness, he asked Babata for an example of the mysterious letter. And when Babata saw it, she suddenly choked on her food and explained that the text was from the Flame God clan. In teacher mode, Babata explained that the Flame God clan is powerful and very mysterious. In fact, this clan rarely interacts with the outside world, and there are very few of them compared to other clans. But each of them is very powerful. Babata also told Luofeng that he got this information from Luofeng's struggles after becoming a member of the Primal Secret Realm. Not long after, Jin Yuhu from the Virtual Universe Company's military department called. Regarding the previous email message, he explained that the corpse of the insect clan was considered trash from the battlefield. Because it is considered garbage, the insect corpse will be sent to the garbage domain area. But at that location, many parties will divide it up and sell it. And for more details, Jin Yuhu recommended that Luofeng contact his friend in charge of the location of the insect clan's corpse dump, which can be called Wulong Starfield. Because there was no further information from the Flame God clan, Luofeng chose to buy the corpse of the insect clan, so that Irina, Luofeng's humble insect queen, could quickly produce and form an army of insect clans to strengthen Luofeng. The scene shifted in the virtual world. The figure mentioned by Jin Yuhu earlier was seen, heading with his subordinates to meet with Luofeng. However, one of his subordinates thought that his master didn't need to bother meeting Luofeng, who was considered to be a child. Because the subordinate didn't know Luofeng's real identity, his boss explained that Luofeng's identity was unusual. And because his master was the Emperor Zhen Yan, and he had an immortal guardian named Dylan, his abilities must be very strong. So how many tons of insect clan corpses did Luofeng buy, guys? Let's wait for the next episode. That's the explanation from SwallowedStar in this 163rd episode, guys. Okay, thank you to those of you who have watched it until the end. And don't forget to support us by subscribe, like, and comment. Final word from me. Bye.
未来，去死吧！想有心还早。
还未真正崛起前，灭杀！总监自己好像失了。
够了，这是无之塔。